Baby, here I go, stop the show. Beat on my heart, now about to explode. I'm about to explode. Feel good, what a feeling, what
the path you are on was designed for you and you alone.
Everything about you is majestic and a force to be reckoned with.
Girl, you make me so proud, and I love you. Remember, you are 100%
that queen.
Oh, yes.
And you don't have to get your groove back because guess what? You never lost it.
It's going down, can't slow down. All of the universe watching me now. Yeah. Watching me now. It's in the air, everywhere. Lightning can strike anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere. What a feelings come over me. I don't believe what has happened to me. Yeah, feel the summertime.
And Black excellence really means to me, when it comes to especially women, overcoming despite our oppositions, just rising above what is said that we cannot do and we cannot accomplish. Listen, girl, you are a boss, and therefore you were created to do boss things. I don't care how big your dream is. There is no dream that is too big that God cannot help you reach. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this.
Blowing up, you can't stop it. It's going down, can't slow down. All of the universe watching me now. Yeah. Watching me now. It's in the air, everywhere. Lightning can strike anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere. What a feelings come over me. I don't believe what has happened to me. Yeah, feel the summertime. Pour that magic all over me.
Inspire what it looks like. You will win, win. You will win, oh win.
Amazing. I can do anything. And do it well. Any good thing, I can do it. That's why I'm who I am. Yes, because God loves me and I'm amazed at it and grateful for it.
Lady, look, it's hot and I gotta wanna do it right now.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
So I just want to encourage you, Nakita, keep on doing what you're doing. And remember, you brought the sunshine in my life. Throughout the life, saved my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Sister.
Girl, you've done it again.
I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I want you to say this with me, and I want you to close your eyes as we're saying it. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. And continue to say it. And what I also want you to do is I want you to rub your two hands together as you're saying it and create your own energy. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am black, I am bold, I am beautiful. You are black, you are bold, and you are beautiful. And what I want you to do right now with this energy that you have just created with your own hands, I want you to put on your crown. Because sister, you are Black, you are bold, and you're beautiful. And sometimes we have to put on our own crowns, but sometimes we have to have another sister that is there for us to tell us that it's time for us to put our crowns on. And tonight, I want to tell you that you have all of the power within these two hands that you have. You have just created energy, and you have the ability to put on your own crown. You see, I think for a lot of us, in this world, in this past year, in 2020, and now we're into 2021, we have all gone through a lot over this past year. But what I think that a lot of it has dealt with is a lot of our own self-doubt, a lot of our own uncertainties, a lot of our own fears. And this time has really allowed us to sit and to reflect on our own purpose, our own truths, our own walk of life, our own divinity. And for those of you all that don't know me, my name is Megan Davis-Aderele with the Attitude Agency, and I'm a spiritual leadership development coach and business strategist. And what I like to do is I like to help my clients to really sit and to really identify where they need alignment in their business, where they need alignment in their brands, where they just need alignment in their overall mind, body, spirit, and soul, so that they can really and truly start living a life of abundance and a life of wealth. And I like to do various exercises. And so the next exercise that I want to do with you is just a quick little breathing exercise. Because I think sometimes as being a wife, as being a mom, being an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you are, just being a person, we don't always take enough time to be still and to breathe. And so I just want us to take a few moments to take a few deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale it out. Again, inhale and exhale it out. Inhale again and exhale it out. And any time that you get into the moment where you feel like you are going through so much, take you a minute and just do some good breathing exercises, some basic inhale and exhales for a minute. And trust me, you will just feel so much better. But again, our declaration for tonight is I am Black, I am bold, and I am beautiful. I am Black, I am bold, I am beautiful. I am Black, I am bold, I am beautiful. And again, we just put on our crowns. And see, your crown is actually the connection to your creator. Yes. Even if you think about your chakras and your crown chakra, that is your connection to your higher consciousness. It is the power that lies within you that is drawn from your creator. And you see, today what I want to talk about how energy is everything. And you have the power in your two hands. You have the power to live your life on purpose. You have the power to create exactly what it is that you want. You have the power to know exactly who it is that you are. You have the power to be true to the authentic you. And you have the power to know that you are already enough. And so I wanted to just give you a few tips, tricks, and just things so that you can really tap into your own divine purpose, so that you can activate the girl boss energy that is already within you. My first tip for you is to activate your faith. No matter what it is that you believe in, we all come from various walks of life, but you have to learn how to, number one, activate your faith. And this means that you have to remove all of the stigma of all of the things that you think that you know is true, to get down and to really get a true understanding of what actually is, right? And the key is to get into your success and to get into your desires is to really have your faith activated. Oftentimes we do this through prayers and through meditations. A lot of times people are confused about the differences between prayers and meditation. A lot of times prayers is you just talking to God, and meditation is going within and allowing God to speak to you. Okay, and so you have to really know who God is for yourself so that you can really tap into that inner girl boss. Okay, and so that's the first thing that I need for you to do is I need you to figure out ways so that you can really activate your faith so that you can know God for yourself. Okay, the second thing that I need for you to do, girl boss, is I need you to release to receive. Again, the second thing that I need for you to do is I need you to release to receive. You have to do the hard work, sister. I'm sorry, you have to do the hard work. I had to do the hard work myself. And sometimes that hard work is forgiving. It's forgiving yourself first. Is the first person who I need for you to give. I need you to forgive yourself. Sometimes we only know what we know, and that is what we do, and that's how we choose, and that's how we operate, and that's how things work. And so the first person I need for you to forgive so that you can release to receive so that you can get to your next level is I need you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all of your wrongdoing. Say, I forgive myself. I forgive me. I forgive myself for acting how I did, for doing the things that I did, because you know what? Maybe that was the only thing that you knew at that time. So you need to release all of that unforgiveness in your heart. You need to release all of that hate, all of that hurt, all of that animosity, all of those things that have been holding you down. It's time for you to release that. I want you to take a journal, get you some notebook paper and write, even if you have to write a letter to people, right? And never mail it off. It's just intentions in those actions. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Write down those things that you need to forgive yourself for, those things that you need to forgive other people for. Even if you don't verbally tell them that you forgive them, you deep down in your heart of hearts, you need to forgive them so that you can release, so that you can heal, so that you can move on, so that you can step into your big girl boss, big boss energy, okay? And so really take that time, like I said, is just to release, because the person that you are today is not going to be that same person that you need to step into tomorrow. And so you have to heal today for your future self. And so again, release so that you can receive. That is my second tip for you today. And my third tip for you today is that there are power in affirmations. Again, there are power in affirmations. It's like almost as if you're declaring things and you're praying things over yourself. When we said our declaration for today, I am Black. Yes, we all know that we are Black, that we're women of color, but I am bold. What does it mean to be bold, to embody that spirit of boldness? What does it mean to say that I am beautiful? But I want you today to know that you are beautiful, that you are bold, that you are magical, that you are a creator, that you are a divine being. I want you to know that you are powerful, that you are blessed, that you are wealthy, that you are abundant, that you have everything already inside of you that you need so that you can take your business and your brand to the next level. Stop looking on outside places. Everything that you need is already within you. Everything that you have, the Creator has already blessed you with. I'm sure that there is something that has been holding you back, or something that keeps coming up and keeps on reappearing that you have been putting on that back burner, and you've been trying to pretend like you're forgetting about it, or that you don't know about it, or you don't want to know about it. One thing that I learned in this pandemic is that if it's your calling, it is going to keep calling you. And you have two choices. You are either going to, one, answer that call, or two, you're going to do nothing about it and it's going to keep on nagging you. So sister, girl boss, what are you going to do today so that you can really fully and embody and step into the girl boss that you were destined to be? Again, I need you to activate your faith. I need you to release so that you can receive. And I need you to speak positivity over your life, over your children's lives, over your husband's life, over your business. I need you to speak positivity so that it can flourish, so that it can grow. And you must also take action. It's one thing just to have a vision, to have a vision board, to have dreams, to have goals, but to not put any action behind it. You must have that faith, but you must also work for it. And so you have to have those steps that are going to help you to amplify your Blackness, your boldness, your beauty, right? That inner girl boss. And so my hope for you is that if you look at me, you see a girl boss who is doing her thing, who is in her business, who is operating in her divine purpose. But I hope and I pray that you see that if I can do it, that you can also do it as well. Again, my name is Megan Davis-Aderele with the Attitude Agency, and I want you to keep telling yourself that I am Black, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am Black. I am bold, I am beautiful, I am Black, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am prosperous, I'm wealthy, I am blessed, I am abundant. I am prosperous, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm blessed, I'm abundant. I am Black, I am bold, I am beautiful, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. Whatever it is that you need in your spirit today, just keep telling yourself that. Just keep telling yourself that I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm blessed, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous, I am bold, I am beautiful. Because I want you to know that you are happy. I want you to know that you are healthy. I want you to know that you are wealthy. I want you to know that you are blessed. I want you to know that you are prosperous, that you're abundant. Whatever that you need, that you're looking for, claim it because it is already yours. You already are a girl boss. I just need you to step into it. I need you to activate your faith. I need you to release so that you can fully and truly receive it. I need you to speak positivity over your life because girl boss, you're already there. You're already there. It's yours. It is just your time for you to claim it. This is just a part of one of the series that I have with my mastermind. If you go over to www.megan, actually don't go to that site. Go directly to my company's website, theide2agency.com/BBB. Again, www.theide2agency. I'll spell it for you, www.theagency.com/BBB for bold, Black, and beautiful. You can claim a free session with me where it'll be a workshop so that you can really just figure out how you can get in divine alignment with your purpose so that you can take your business and your brand to the next level. Again, keep speaking positivity over your life. Know that you are already blessed, that you are already wealthy, that you are already abundant, that things are within your divine birthright. You have a divine inheritance, with these things. Is you are healthy, you're wealthy, you're blessed, you're prosperous, you're bold, and you're beautiful. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Frances Jones, and I am the CEO and founder of Heart Desires Fulfillment Coaching, LLC. I am also the author of the soon-to-be-released book titled Overcoming the Emotional Stigmas of Infertility, Barren but Not Ashamed. That book will be released in March 25th, 2021. I'm here today because I want to share and speak into your life. I want you to know that as Black women, we have to deal with a lot of responsibility. And a lot of times there's a lot of weight on our shoulders. We may want to do things in life, but because of commitments that we've made previously to maybe our spouse or our children, or maybe even our parents, we have the tendency to forget about our dreams, our goals, the things we want to aspire and do in our own lives, because we're so committed to helping others become their better selves that we forget about making sure that we can become a better version of our own self. I want to help you with some things today. Number one, if you are denying yourself the possibilities of going after your dreams. Think twice about that. Realize that you were placed in this earth for a very special reason at this point in time. And there are wonderful things that you should be accomplishing with your life. Now, I'm a wife and I'm a mother, but there's more to my life than just being a wife, a mother, and even an employee. The things that I wanted to accomplish in my life were even a little scary to me, because I began to realize that the vision that I had for myself was too small. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever thought that, wow, I want to do these wonderful things, but am I dreaming too big? Am I stepping outside of my comfort zone? Am I really capable of accomplishing the things that are in my heart? And if you are that person, the answer to that question is you can be anything that you want to be. And you can do anything that you want to do. But first, you must believe in yourself. Believe that greatness is for you. Believe that that dream that you have been sitting on all of your life, perhaps, can occur in your life. You can inspire others with your own life, with your own story. You can teach young girls that it's okay to be an entrepreneur if that's what they want to be. It's okay to be that educated person that can do more than what their parents did. In actuality, according to scripture, we're supposed to do more than what our parents did. We're supposed to exceed what they were able to accomplish. And you can do that. And it doesn't have to be about pride. It doesn't have to be about arrogance. It's about confidence, self-assurance, knowing that you can go further than anyone else in your family ever has. You can accomplish things that no one in your family has ever tried to accomplish. Do you want to further your education? Do you want to go to college? These things are something that you can accomplish. Do you want to be that entrepreneur? Are you that person who wants to be an engineer, or maybe a dancer, maybe an athletic gymnast? The skies are the limits. Maybe even President of the United States. There are doors that are opening for us as Black women that never were open before. You can be the first in your generation to go to college and complete it. You can be the first doctor in your family. You can be the first millionaire or even billionaire in your family. You can soar to the heights that many people dare not to go to, all because of what's in you. There are special qualities that you have that no one else has. Haven't we heard about our fingerprints? No one else can copy our prints. They're specially created just for us. You have a brilliant mind. You have the endurance to go places that no one else has gone before. Yes, you. When you think about your life, what comes to mind first? Is it doubt? Or is it possibilities? Is it hopes and dreams? Or is it fear? I beg to differ, to say to you, let hopes and dreams overtake you. Let your mind soar. What I did with my own life. I was always a studious person. I came from a very humble life. My parents were sharecroppers. We were very poor. I came from a home that was wooden framed. No running water, no inside plumbing. No one in my family had even graduated from college. My mom and dad, smart as they were, but they were not able to finish high school because they were farmers and they were needed to help farm the land. They were needed, so they had to stop their education. But they never let go of the dream of having their own farm, their own business. Now, they went after that dream, and there were roadblocks, and there were things that stopped them. And I saw them work, and I saw them dream, and I saw them desire to give more to their children, to give them a different opportunity, to give me, as their youngest daughter, a different opportunity. And so when I finished high school, I didn't immediately go into college. I waited 3 years. Now, there were no real opportunities where I was from. The deep south of Mississippi, in a small little town, not many jobs, farms and factories. That was my destiny at the time. That's all I could see. But I took a class in high school, an accounting class, and something sparked in me. I didn't even know what an accountant was, but the class was fun. I was always a math person. And so I promised myself, if I ever went to college, I would major in accounting. Had no idea what that would be, but I wanted to do it. And so when those 3 years passed, I enrolled in a junior college. And guess what? I enrolled as an accountant. I did well at that two-year college, and I decided to go further. So I went to a 4-year university, and I received a bachelor's in accounting. But that wasn't enough. So I continued my educational endeavors, and I received a master's in accounting. But I hadn't found a job in accounting yet. So the university paid for my education, so I continued, and I received another master's. But it was time for me to leave that university and branch out. I found my first accounting job. And I remember that all I wanted was enough money to pay for my student loans, to get an apartment, and to pay for my brand new car that I had just bought. And I mentioned a salary to the recruiters, and I told them I wanted to make $25,000 a year. They told me I would never be able to make that. Why, I don't know. But that was what they spoke. But guess what? I didn't buy into what they said. I believed for what I wanted. And I found a job that paid me exactly that. And I began to build upon that and build upon that. And my hopes and my dreams began to expand. And I got to a point where I became discontent. There was discontentment. I wasn't satisfied with being an accountant anymore. And it wasn't because the job was hard. I loved it. But there was something missing. There was not that personal exposure and touching the lives of people. I wanted to do that. Didn't know what I would do, but something had changed in me. My desire changed. I was beginning to tap into something that I didn't understand, that there was a divine destiny that was connected to my life. And it wasn't about the career I had chosen, but the chosen career that was for me, chosen by someone else, chosen by my creator. So I started doing some discovery. I went and I made decisions, and I started finding out who I really was, got in touch with the real me. And I began to understand that in order for me to touch lives on a personal way, I had to change who I was. And I did. I learned about being a life coach. Now, I didn't know everything that was involved, but I began to research the income of being a life coach, and it was nowhere near the income that I was accustomed to making. So I had to make a decision. Was I going to let a salary difference or a salary decrease potentially cause me to step away from my dream of touching lives in a personal way? But I knew, just like I had succeeded in everything else that my hands had touched, if I gave my all in all, I would succeed in this as well. And this was tied to my divine destiny. So one thing I want you to know, that whatever is tied to your divine destiny, if you don't quit, If you don't give up, there is no way you will fail. It's impossible because you've tapped in into what you were created to do and to be. And so as I began to learn about being a life coach, I had to choose a niche. Some people call it niche, but I began to choose what I would actually specialize in. Life purpose coaching. But then there was something that caused me to go to something very, very specialized, and that was infertility coaching. Now, it's not my job to tell you how to get pregnant. That's not what I do. What I do is I help women who are dealing with those negative thoughts, emotions, and stigmas associated with infertility to be able to move past that heartache, to stop beating themselves up, to stop tormenting themselves, to stop letting infertility control their lives and rob them of the joy and peace and happiness that had been promised to them. That's what I do. I was never able to have children. Over 20 plus years, never being able to conceive, not once. And I hurt. And I was heartbroken. But I was able to find a way to pull myself out of the dark zone and to be able to embrace infertility and to be able to recognize that because a part of my body wasn't operating, had nothing to do with who I was as a person, had nothing to do with my ability to be worthy of being a woman, the Black woman that I am. Infertility hurt, but infertility pushed me into my divine destiny even further. It helped me to bring hope and happiness and inspiration to others. So as a Black woman, when you are thinking about what you want to truly do with your life, do not, if all possible, tie to income. Because if you don't see the money coming quickly as you think it should come, you may begin to doubt yourself and think, well, maybe this is not what I was meant to do. But if you can't let it go from your heart, if no matter how much you try to shake it, it won't leave you, then you have tapped into gold. Another thing, when you are focused on helping others, take yourself out of the picture. Let your focus be about those that you're here to serve. And when you are focused on them and less on you, you will feel a reward that you never thought you could feel. An explosion in your heart that you never thought you could ever feel. So I just want to share some tips with you today and let you know that if you can dream it, you can have it. If you believe it, even though it may sound cliche, you can achieve it. Don't give up on your dream. And don't let anyone cause you to doubt who you are and what you know in your heart you need to accomplish. Even if it's your spouse, your parents, or your best friend down the street. What's for you will be yours as long as you don't let go. Now, I want to be able to tell you that you can connect with me on Instagram at on Instagram at Heart Desires Coaching, as well on Facebook, Heart Desires Coaching. And you can also contact me on my website, www.heartdesirescoaching.com. That's heart, H-E-A-R-T, desires, D-E-S-I-R-E-S, coaching, COACHING.com. If you go to that website, you can actually get a free consultation. In order to get that free consultation, you have to go and fill out a form. And when you fill out that form, make sure you put Black, beautiful, bold in the comments, and I'll know to give you that free consultation. Also, if you go to my upcoming book page, you can also download a free chapter of my up and coming book. A free chapter. Just go to www.heartdesirescoaching.com, upcoming book, and you can get that free download. I thank you so much for your time, and I hope I've said something to inspire you. You can soar, and you can be that wonderful, brilliant, amazing, beautiful, bold Black woman that you were meant to be. Talk to you later, and thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tonya Blackmon. I'm the proud founder of CG&E, which is known as Conglomerate Empowerment, and I have a special gift for everyone at the end, so be sure to listen. Before I get started, I want to say a special thank you to Minister Nakita Davis. She is the CEO and founder of Jesus Coffee and Prayer, the fastest growing publishing company in the world. Minister Nakita, thank you so much for allowing me to be on your platform today. Not going to be long, very long today. The title of my talk is entitled, Living Your Dream Life on Purpose, How Anyone Can Manifest Their Business Dreams. Hello, bold and beautiful queens. Imagine, let's dream a little bit. Imagine if you could travel at no cost to anywhere in the world. I'm curious to know, where would you go? Go ahead, tell me, where would you go? Well, for me, I would love to go like maybe to Hawaii or what have you right about now. It's cold in Las Vegas. And I want to also tell you something. Business owners decide when they go on vacations. Yes, they do. Once again, the title of my talk is called Living Your Dream Life on Purpose, How Anyone Can Manifest Their Business Dreams. First, what is your why? What is your why? I'm real clear about my purpose, and I hope that if you're not clear about your purpose, by the end of this talk, you will be even clearer about your purpose. My purpose is to inspire women to get into the business game and teach them proven profit-grabbing strategies, even if they have no clue about how and where to start. I have the best job in the world. I created it on my own terms. I have, and you will too. On today, I'm only going to be talking about 3 different golden nuggets. The first one is called Rest in Heaven, Cassidy Michelle. A number I want you to remember throughout our talk, $597 billion, 2019. Remember that, $597 billion. And I'm going to share with you later on about why that number is significant. Last part is going to be all about examples. I'm going to give you at least 7 examples on how you can become a boss today. Yes, today. And remember, everybody gets a free gift at the end. First of all, let's get a little serious. Have you ever had a life event that knocked you to your knees? One that stopped you in time? Back in April of 2015, my husband and I got a call that changed our lives. As we drove the 45-minute drive to the hospital, I had a hard time breathing. I was unable to get any direct feedback from the nurse in the ER. My daughter's phone was turned off. With the hazard lights on, my husband raced to the hospital. Even though my husband was speeding, that ride felt like an eternity. To keep from losing my mind, I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And as soon as we made it to the hospital, we jumped out of the car and we dashed into the ER. Then we were given the bad news. Our beloved Cassidy Michelle had only lived a few minutes after she was born. What we walked in, we were not prepared for. My daughter and her husband were wailing. They were weeping, they were crying, like just it was sad. And Cassidy was near my daughter in her crib. The nurses had dressed Cassidy, and my daughter had wanted her near. She didn't want to hold her, but I wanted to hold her. So I'm asking you in this call today, on this talk today, have you ever held a deceased grandchild or a child in your arms? I hope you haven't. That was a defining moment for me. Because of faith in God, we as a family made it. From that moment on, I decided to live my life in a vastly different way. And once again, I'm saying rest in heaven, Cassidy Michelle. Second point, talked about it earlier. $597 billion is what the government spent, the US government spent during the fiscal year 2019 on contracts. The federal government spent on contracts. And I want to go ahead and talk to you a little bit more about why that number is significant. If you can hear me, listen. Losing my granddaughter is only one of my past struggles. My hardships have inspired me to really create the life of my dreams. For 10 years, I waited on starting the business. I waited on traveling. I waited on so many different things. Now, earlier I asked you about a dream vacation. Here's another question. Have you been waiting to start your business? Or do you have an idea that would surely make you lots of money? How many books have you written, but they remain on your hard drive, unpublished? Sister, queens, bold and beautiful, Black, bold and beautiful queens, we all have challenges. We all have struggles, but we're not stuck. I'm not stuck. You're not stuck. We have options. Yes, we do. In 2019, our options were worth $597 billion. That is how much resources the US government offered to government vendors in 2019. I looked at the numbers. In 2020, it was close to $600 billion. Note, I want you to remember this. Special considerations are given to vendors who are women and minorities. In other words, queens, us, the brave, bold, beautiful, bold Black women, we get first dabs at the money. And with pleasure, my company, CGE, does it every day. We help women get contracts via proven profit-grabbing strategies daily. We help women get in the game. I told you I wasn't going to be long. I'm almost at the finishing point. You know, you're going to almost find out exactly what that gift is going to be. But before I get to the gift, let me go on my third point. I want to share with you about 7 different examples that you can use today to become a boss today. Women are smart. Women are powerful. Women are valuable leaders in companies and in governments. We're not just homemakers. You are smart. You are powerful. You are a valuable leader in companies, in the government, and also in your homes too. There's more to you than just a homemaker. You're valuable. Repeat after me. Say, I am brave. I am bold. I am beautiful. Come on, I can't hear you. I am brave. I am bold. I am beautiful. Okay, now you're ready for those examples. When is a good time to start? Now. Even if you have no clue about how and where to start, remember, my company specializes in helping you get solutions. Here's another note. Every day we do grant searches for different clients. And there are certain contract opportunities, also known as your options, that have been trending over the past really years and past year. In other words, those trends are also your business opportunities just for you. And here's some examples of what you can do to become a girl boss today. Today. For instance, you can become a consultant. The Zoom link has a free, there's a free service with the Zoom link. You could actually consult from the Zoom link for free. You could also become a type of coach. People need mindset coach, they need business coaches, they need coaches to help them lose weight. If you have something that you are gifted at, that you know how to do really, really well, you could coach people to do that. And you could do that right there from your home. Another example is you could become a virtual trainer or a virtual tutor. We all know that many, many, many families and many, many parents need help with tutoring their children during this time. Another example is perhaps lawn care service. You could do it, or perhaps your husband could do it with you, your friends could do it with you. Come on now. That's another example. Commercial cleaning is another great example. You could start a commercial cleaning business. You could start, also, you become a government vendor. I talked about it earlier. Remember that number, $597 billion? Remember that number? You could become a government vendor, and you could apply for grants, could apply for contracts at the state, local, federal level. For those of you that are really good with secretarial skills or executive assistant skills, if you're really good with Excel, if you're really good with software programs, you could become an online business manager, or OBM, or a virtual assistant. You could become a private chef. That's right. If you're really good at cooking, you could become a private chef. That's something that's really needed right now. Here's another bonus. I said I was going to give you 7, but it looks like we're at about 9. 9 different points. You could develop a staffing agency, or you could become a tax-exempt nonprofit, and then do some things to benefit the people that are around you. You could do there. The list is unlimited. Those are some ways that you can become a girl boss today. So tell me, who's ready to do the work to create the life of their dreams? Because it's going to take work. Today, I give you permission to start. Turn those struggles into steps to fulfillment. Take those ideas off the shelf, dust them off, and put them to use. I have the best job in the world because I created it on my own terms and desires. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. We are brave. We are bold. We are beautiful. Come on, tell me. Say, I am brave. I am bold. I am beautiful. In closing, I'd like to share 2 things with you. I believe that words are so powerful. And these words by Maya Angelou, so important to me. And I think they'll be important to you also. And I quote, "You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you." One other thing I'd like to share is Luke chapter 1, verse 45. "Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord will fulfill his promises to her." If you're listening to me, I know you have dreams. I know you have desires. And guess what? God said he would do it for you. So let's get up. Let's stand tall. Let's take our rightful positions. And guess what? Let's become brave, bold, and beautiful girl bosses. Live the life that you really want to live. Bye-bye now. And remember, I said I was going to give you a gift, and here's the gift. Go to my website, which is www.drtonyab.com, and book a free consultation. That's right. I will not charge you for the consultation. Go to www.drtonyab.com and book a free consultation. I look forward to hearing about your visions, your dreams, And if possible, I look forward to growing with you.
Baby, here I go, start the show, beat on my heart, now about to explode.
Queen, it's time to play your royal position. My name is Terry Ellis from the singing group In Vogue, and I am so happy and honored to help Minister Nakita Davis celebrate her 2021 Women of Black Excellence Honorees.
Dorinda Clark Cole. I'd like to give a shout out to Minister Nakita Davis, the CEO of Jesus Coffee and Prayer. I would like to congratulate all of her 2021 Women of Black Excellence.
No doubt about it, I'm on fire. So you better come and get a little piece of my sunshine. You get it going, I'm on fire. Baby, look in my pocket, blowing up, you can't stop it. It's going down, can't slow down. All of the universe watching me now. Yeah, watching me now. It's in the air, everywhere. Lightning can strike anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere.
Hi, this is Jacqueline Carr, and Jesus Coffee and Prayer presents the Black, Bold, and Beautiful Girlboss Tour.
No doubt about it, I'm on fire.
When I get a witness to Jesus, he'll make a difference in your life. Love you, girl. Keep doing what you're doing. You're helping a whole lot of women out there. All right, love you.
In my pocket, blowing up, you can't stop it.